Hello everybody, how are you doing? So I am doing the Virgo Love Tarot reading for April 2020. If you do like my videos, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, or share, okay? So there was some incident going on with Virgo in the previous month, and I can't remember the details, but it's something like that the partner that Virgo had or started off with for last month, technically it's this month, for March, it's like there were issues. So I think Virgo was trying to take a chance with someone else. Okay. So here we start with Virgo, kind of more in a playful, flirty, single mode to a certain degree. This is kind of what I call the karmic card. It's kind of like the person who's dressed, maybe this person doesn't have children to take care of, so they can dress kind of, in a sexy way. They can catch attention basically. Excuse me. So anyway, so this princess, this is not the settled type of person. Like I said, this person may not have responsibilities, so perhaps she is enjoying life, basically socializing. She may attract attention. She may try to draw attention from males who are married. So anyway, we start off with this energy, and I'm not quite sure if this is Virgo's energy or not, because we have a card down below that kind of maybe seems more like Virgo's energy. So maybe this is Virgo's partner's energy. So I don't know why I clarified this card. This is the princess. I clarified it possibly because next to this princess here, okay, so we have the Princess of Roses, okay? So like I said, this is more immature energy, like flirty, eye-catching type of energy. She's sociable, so she's like hanging around her friends. Well, next to her is the Queen of Shells, reversed. So she goes from like passionate to like emotional, and I was trying to figure out the reason why, so that's why I clarified. So, okay, so anyway, let's see what's underneath the Princess of Roses, what clarifies it. So she is basically dealing with a tower reversed moment. You remember I said that Virgo at the beginning of March was probably dealing with a situation that was not for her best interest, so she turned her back on it to maybe make way for something better. So this is the tower reversed. Virgo was in a negative situation and Virgo let it go to find something more stable, okay? So that's why she's in kind of like, now that I don't have a partner, I'm going to dress more attractively so I can attract another partner. So she got emotional, maybe because of the breakup, but I guess just the funniest thing, sometimes I will be clarifying a card like 2 cards down, and then I realize the card I got is clarifying another one. So that's what kind of happened here. So what is it that caused this Queen of Shells to be in the reverse position? She was like passionate, and all of a sudden now maybe she wants to cry or something. Okay, so what is it? There was a breakup that can make you cry, but now we have releasing a burden. Okay, so this is a rather emotional time for Virgo in the beginning of April. So what happened in between Virgo and her partner is that they had a breakup. She is releasing a burden. It made her emotional. It was an unhealthy situation, and now they were going to remain friends, okay? So the next card is the Ace of Shells, and this is a card about love. It's about a new beginning. Yeah, I had to clarify because I was like, a new beginning with whom? With the old partner or no? So that's why I had to clarify. So there's a new beginning, but it is not necessarily with the old partner. The old partner and Virgo are friends. So here we have the 5 of Cups. So what this is that the spilled cups here are the old partner, and that's why the tower fell in the reverse position, okay? So what's left are these 2 cups, okay? When it's in the reverse position. So Virgo is going for someone new. So the next card here is the 5 of Wings. So that means Virgo is attempting to find someone new, but is not succeeding. So, you know what? When I look at the cards, I always see something different. So actually what I saw, hold on a minute. what I thought I saw initially was that this is the Page of Wands, okay? The Page of Wands is like important news coming in. So I thought there was some type of gossip. So I thought that Virgo was gossiping about somebody else's tower moment. Okay, so this may be two possibilities of what's going on. So because Virgo technically had a tower moment during March, okay? We're in March right now as I'm filming this. So I don't know if Virgo is talking about somebody else's downfall, because what happened was that, no, it really could be hers, because mind you, she got emotional, okay? And she released the burden. So it could be either or, but that's like the Page of Wands. The reason why I say that is because this Justice card, I was kind of wondering if there was some type of justice, because justice, as I said before, comes in funny ways. So justice could mean something like, it's like if you talked about somebody else's tower moment when their relationship fell apart, and you were like, ooh, they broke up and that's what she gets because blah, 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 blah. You know, it's almost like justice says when you go out to go get a relationship, then bam, you're having problems too. I don't know why I saw that, but that's what I saw at first. But it's something to that effect, because the Justice card is saying that's what you get. So I don't know what Virgo did for it to be justice, or just for Virgo to not find another partner. So sorry if you guys don't like if I say that's what you get, but that's what came to mind. So no offense. So anyway, the Ace of Gems is the next card. So it's kind of like, okay, in that situation, that was justice, okay? That was justice being funny with you. That was not me being funny with you. So anyway, the Ace of Gems is the next card. So the Ace of Gems has to do with, in this love reading, it has to do with, instead of abundance of money, maybe perhaps you have a new partner coming in. Okay, so for whatever reason, with this new start that you were trying to, maybe you did it on your own, I'm not sure, but there was justice in you not getting what you wanted, but there's still somebody else coming in here. And let's see. So the next card here is the Three of Wings, okay? So this is heartbreak. So it's kind of like this is justice getting you back. Now, guess what? This Justice card could be a Libra. Justice Libra. It's the card of Libra, okay? So I don't know if this is involving a Libra or not, but for some reason there's this like pushback against Virgo, like you let go of something that was unhealthy, but when you try to get something else, it's like you keep getting blocked, okay? And for some reason it's saying justice, okay? And like I said, I didn't say it. It came out twice, justice and heartbreak, 2 times. 2 times you try to get in a relationship and it's not working. So the reason behind it has to do with arguments or contention. So maybe somebody likes to start arguments, which technically that's what this reading is about. It's about arguments, contention. It could be about gossip. So Virgo, are you guilty of like gossiping, being negative, you know? Like, are you talking about people and throwing people under the bus? And that's why I'm saying justice. Like, you got to be careful what you do to other people, because it can come back to you. So a lot of this reading has to do with arguments and contention. So I'm going to continue the reading. So Virgo is trying to get another love partner. And so I don't know if this new partner that came into Virgo's space, has marriage on his mind, okay? So Virgo, you were last seen as the emotional empath in the reverse. So somebody maybe said something to really get you in your feelings and make you feel bad. So all of a sudden, here comes this King of Gems, King of Pentacles. Okay, maybe this is a money man. This guy kind of has his head screwed on right. So he has his money, he has his family, and that might be the key. He has a family already, okay? So that means he has a wife, he probably has kids, he has some money, he has a group of friends. So it's, and he likes the truth too. So I'm going to put this card down, but for some reason he's coming toward you with marriage on his mind, okay? So I'm going to put these two cards together. So it may not matter at this moment here. I don't know if you stay stuck in watery energy like Scorpio. I don't know what's wrong with me. Slow motion here today. Scorpio. See guys, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. It took me a minute. I'm going to do better and I'm going to go faster in like 3 to 4 weeks. Okay? But anyway, so these are the water signs that I'm mentioning to you. It doesn't mean that you are that water sign. It means you may be coming across like a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer, okay? And I don't know why we have Mercury retrograde moments like it's something stuck. It's in your mind, but it's stuck. And I don't know why that happens. So anyway, so it's like a water sign in their worst moments, because this is a reversed card, with the earth sign, okay? A Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, okay? And it doesn't, that's just how you guys are acting, okay? So I don't know how well this would work. So when Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpios get upset, how do they react and respond? Pretty sure they cry a lot or something. I'm not going to say all of them cry, but this is an emotional sign here, emotional card, okay? Like she's really touched easily. Like you can say something and she'll just burst out crying because she's hurt, because she's been through something, okay? This King of Gems, I'm not sure if he's paying attention to your feelings. He may be paying attention to his money. I'm not sure if you cry in his ear or lean on his shoulder, if he will listen to you, or if he will not really listen and kind of walk away and do something else. I'm not sure, okay? I normally don't bring that up, but I'm just bringing it up because for some reason there's like contention in between this couple. I'm not sure if there was contention in between the previous couple that Virgo found, because I'm not even sure if this is Virgo's energy, because so earth sign energy, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, okay? That's why I think this might be Virgo here, okay? But everybody kind of flipped our signs. We flip our signs, we flip them back. Take it how it resonates for you, okay? So I'm going to put this card back down. All right. So we have a King of Gems. Now he's serious. Like he has marriage on his mind. He's serious, right? Well, I don't know what's going on here, but all of a sudden, like, and look at this now. So we have this fire hot woman, okay? And then something's going on and she's ready to cry, okay? Now look what we have here. We have this earth sign, and now we have air sign, okay? So this earth sign, he is about his money. That's one thing. He's focused, right? He's focused on the truth. He's focused on making his money. And then all of a sudden, he gets really, really probably aggressive. And I don't know the reason why he gets aggressive, okay? There's something going on here with Virgo and Virgo's partner. This could be the new partner, old partner. There's something going on. Like, I'm not sure Virgo, like I said, is being, this could be you, Virgo, being represented by this Page of Wands, okay? Like I said, this is about important news coming in or gossip or something like that. But it seems like whatever Virgo is doing or saying is causing contention, not only for others, but for Virgo also. So here again, we have this King of Gems. And like I say, he's focused on his, he seems to have his life kind of in order. So what was said to him to make him up in arms? Because now like he's ready to fight. This is the battle soldier in his worst state. Firstly, he's weak. It's like somebody said something and like kicked him in the stomach. Not literally, but the words like kicked him in the stomach. And so now he's kind of like, he's weak and he doesn't know what to say. I don't know what was said to him, okay? So it's like he's coming with marriage on his mind, but at the same time, it's kind of like this is a uphill battle or something that's going on. I don't think this is the old partner, but it seems like there was drama going on with the old partner too. So this could be a pattern that Virgo has where it's almost like in the past I mentioned being nitpicky. Like if you're overly critical and if you want too much from others, it can cause problems. And it may be a repetitive pattern that you find in your relationship. So the next card that I have here is the Nine of Roses in the reverse position. So This is somebody being paranoid. So like I said, like it's like Virgo, you come with some like, I don't know what you're coming with, but it's like hard to tolerate being in your presence because it seems like everybody's running, like you're picking arguments and nobody can handle you right now. So the next card here is the Five of Gems reversed. This has to do with like a soul contract with someone else, because the last card that we have is like, you know, after the King of Pentacles got kicked in the stomach with the words of the Page of Wands over there, or the Princess over there. So basically he's like, okay, I can hardly walk, but let me go out this door and go find my other person. That's what he's thinking, right? Or that's what he's doing. So, because he's saying he has a karmic debt elsewhere. He just can't handle it. It's like he's coming here and he's saying, hey, I want to get married to you. But then he's like, gosh, golly, I cannot deal with this and I got to go, right? So, basically, the next card here is the Five of Roses. And so this is a card of, give me a second. It's the Five of Wands, and like I said, I'm slow for the next couple weeks. So okay, this card is about competition. Let me see. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with me. It's not really my fault. I'm sorry, guys. So anyway, yeah, basically, and by the way, the pictures are different, so I'm slow on it. So anyway, this is more arguments, okay? Now the arguments with whom? See, it's a two-way street. That's what's going on here. Because what if this is Virgo's energy? And what if this is another Virgo? You know, I don't really know what's going on. Whatever is going on, there's arguments on both sides, because this princess was in an argument with her past partner, and this king is in an argument with his other partner, okay? So there's like a boatload of contention going on for Virgo and or Virgo's love interest for, or new love interest for April 2020, okay? So the next card here is the Eight of Gems, and the Eight of Gems has to do with investments, okay? So if you're looking here, you will notice that we have this King of Gems, right? He has money. He's like a bank. He's loaded, right? So he's focused. He has his family, his friends. You know, he actually probably has a wife. So technically, this person here could be the third party or something. So I don't know which one is Virgo, or both could be Virgo. So this guy's pretty busy and he's looking for someone to invest in. He took a ride down the road probably to go visit his karmic. I don't know, somebody he has a soul contract with, because he couldn't handle Virgo up here. I don't know if this is Virgo or not. Okay, so he's like, who am I going to invest with? So then he says, well, let me take a minute to think, because I don't know what's going on here. What am I up to? I really don't know. So he decides to himself, I only have so much money. Who am I going to put in work with? You know, who am I going to invest my time, my energy, my money with? So that's what he's thinking about. And maybe perhaps he doesn't have enough money to, you know, feed both houses, because we don't have the identity of the karmic partner here. But in between this feminine here and this other party that we don't see a representation of, he has to stretch his money. Now, he is a money man, but that doesn't mean he can give each woman whatever they want. So he's like, which one do I choose? Okay. So here we have this Queen of Gems here. And look at this. This makes a lot of sense. Okay. King of Gems, Queen of Gems. Okay. Is this his wife? Okay. So if that's his wife, then guess who is this? This is the karmic. Okay. So Virgo, you figure out which one are you. But I said this was a married man, okay? So let's figure out what's going on with his wife. So like her husband, this Queen of Gems basically has it together. Like they live this perfect life, right? It seems like a seemingly perfect life, okay? So their house is running effectively, their money is looking good, they're known by their community, and it seems like their household is happy, but we kind of know something else is going on. So what is going on is that the karmic relationship for this King of Gems, which I personally think could be Virgo's energy here, okay? So your karmic partner and yourself are full of arguments. However, this King of Gems here may be arguing with his wife also. Arguments may be going on both sides. Okay? Now, I wonder if the arguments are about money. Okay? I'm not sure if the arguments are about money. Okay? So now we're dealing with his wife's energy. His wife's energy, I think, is she ready to move on? Because in between himself and his wife, there are arguments too. In between himself and his karmic, there are arguments, okay? So I'm not sure what is going on here. I don't know if this king is going to end up kind of by himself because, you know, we caught him in hermit mode here because it's like he has arguments going on both sides. So let me see what is going on. So his wife is ready to move on, maybe. She could be traveling or something, but no, I think she's trying to move on. And while she's moving on, like she's holding on to what she has because it's almost like she is tired of arguing and she's like, I'm going to hold on to what I have and stop putting energy into something that's not working. So the next card here is the Seven of Wings reversed. So she feels like maybe her husband is stealing her energy. She feels like, I mean, there's too much opposition, too much contention going on. And I guess she has no more energy to give. So here she decides to take either a spiritual journey towards something she desires to achieve or some type of leap of faith towards something more fulfilling. So the next card here is the Four of Wings. The Four of Wings is about like rest, recuperation, recovery, okay? So I'm going to guess that this Queen of Gems may have a family because maybe we didn't see her going to work, but we see, it's almost like did she go home? I don't really know. Like because like she wants to move on. It's not necessarily that she went somewhere, but it's like she is probably recovering from the trauma and the drama, okay? So it's like, I don't want to hear any more arguing. I don't want to hear from you. I really don't want to talk to you right now. I need a break for a minute, right? I need to clear my head so I can get more focused, so I can raise my vibration, so I can figure out what it is that I really want, okay? That's what his wife is thinking. So we're still dealing with the wife's energy, I think, okay? While she was resting and recuperating, we have a King of Roses coming in, okay? Now, who is this King of Roses? Apparently, his wife, the King of Pentacles' wife, is moving on, right? So this must be a new suitor coming in for the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So mind you, the Queen of Pentacles kind of has her head screwed on right. She runs her house effectively. Her money is looking good. I don't know what else, but pretty much she's probably elite to some degree and doing pretty well. So all of a sudden, this may be a working guy, but he may be up at the top of his career, maybe. So he may be in the top ranks of his business, his corporation, something like that. So we have this King of Roses here possibly interested in this queen. Okay, maybe they both have their heads screwed on right. He wants a loyal partner, okay? Maybe perhaps she's a loyal partner. Okay, her husband loved her, but apparently they argued too much. Let me see what else is going on. This guy's also a planner. So, let me see. This guy could also own his own business or so. Okay, so let's see what's going on with that king. So, there is a tower moment for this King of Wands, this King of Roses, okay? What is the tower moment about? Let me see. All right. So I don't know if these clarifying cards made sense. There were cards flying out before I asked the question. So then I had to deal again and try to see if I got more cards. So what I got was the Seven of Cups, okay? The Seven of Cups is about illusions, right? So say for instance, I'm going to put this card down. The Queen of Pentacles ran into this King of Roses, okay? They went out on a date. For some reason, this King of Roses, he's like, no, whatever I see is not what I get. I really don't believe you are who you say you are. I feel like you're deceiving me because I see deeper than what you're showing me on the outside. There's something going on inside of you and you're not as perfect as you appear. That's what this King of Roses is thinking, okay? I'm going to put down the Queen and put down the King and see what else is going on. So what's going on here is that we have the Seven of Wands. So it is as if this King of Roses feels like he has to be defensive. Why does he have to be defensive? It's very likely that this Queen of Gems, I mean, you hang around it every single day. What do you think is going to happen? She picked up the confusion. She picked up the contention. Maybe she started arguments. Maybe she's accusing this new suitor just like her husband accuses her, okay? So it's kind of like it's an infectious sense of everybody's arguing, so I'm going to argue too. You know, nobody can stop arguing. Everybody's causing contention. Why? I don't know. So let me see if I can figure out what else is going on. So now we have new start. So it's as if this King of Roses sees this Queen of Gems. He says, you are not who you say you are. I see beyond your mask. I'm not okay with this, and I'm going to choose someone else who is not so argumentative because I can't handle it. My life is too busy, okay? So what's going on now? So for this King of Roses, he says, you know what? It's time for me to change. I don't know what he's changing about himself, but he's going through some type of transformation, okay? So let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Now, he could be a Scorpio. Technically here, this is fire sign energy. So King of Roses could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? So I'm going to put it down. Let's see what type of transformation he's going. Okay, so I forgot what I thought it was. So mind you, he already made an assumption. He's like, this woman here, she looks good, but I don't trust that she's really about what she says she's about. I see deeper beyond it. I see that we're going to argue, and I don't want that. Therefore, I'm going to walk away, right? Well, that's what he thinks. But then, guess what? He transforms and changes his mind to think. Sorry. Look, Two of Shells. The Two of Shells is about a commitment, okay? So, for some reason, this King of Roses, he thought that this Queen of Gems was fake, okay? He thought she was fake. And then he came to realize, you know what, she's not fake. Maybe she's upset. Maybe I didn't see what was really going on, but no, she's quality. I can give it a try. So he's going to try to make a commitment to this Queen of Gems, okay? So let's see what happens next. So what happens next is we have the Eight of Wings card, okay? This is a card about contracts and commitment and marriage, okay? So maybe it's some type of soul contract that they're working on together or negotiating together. So the last card for this reading is the Star card, and this is a card of hope, okay? That means that our King of Roses has found his loyal partner, and he had to see beyond her perceived contentious nature to see what was really going on. There was a reason why she came at him in an upset way. There's a reason why she said, are you going to cheat on me? Are you going to argue with me on a daily basis? Are you going to come at me with a bunch of stuff that I just don't want to hear? She came at him too strong, and he was like, whoa, and he backed away really, really fast. But then when he studied her a little bit longer, he was like, oh, wait, now I see what's going on. He listened to her, okay? And when he listened, he found out she had a good heart and she was a good, loyal woman. And that's the end of my story for today, okay? So Virgos, there's a chance that depending on who you are in this story, okay? For some reason, I think this is you, Virgo, but I'm not sure. I don't really know. But like I said, there's a lot of arguments here. Everybody's accusing each other like, who did this? And everybody points fingers like, they did that. You caused this. You caused all these problems. Somebody's getting yelled at a lot during April. So I don't know what's going on, but one person I can see here. Well, two people may find their happily ever after, at least for a little while, okay? We'll know the end of the story on the next month and see if they stick together, because I don't know who's whom, okay? Because this could be the Virgo. I mean, anybody could be the Virgo. It's probably not the last card here. This is a suitor to one of the parties, but technically, if you're just looking at the card types, maybe it's the King of Gems or the Queen of Gems that's a Virgo, but I'm not really sure, okay? It could really just be the person who started the reading here. This person who is not ready for a relationship and who's kind of out of sorts because of a breakup, okay? So anyway, I appreciate you guys listening to this tarot reading. If you appreciate my channel, feel free to browse through my playlist of videos that are uploaded. Subscribe and click the bell button if you'd like more videos. I have a donation link if you'd like to donate to help my channel to stay running. And if you would like a personal reading, there's also a link also in my description box, okay? You guys take care and be blessed, all right? Bye-bye.